Hello, welcome to another YouTube video. We've got our heavy deadlift today. So this is the week 4 deadlifts. Nice little different intro, completely different when we sat down in the car. I've tried recording this video about 3 times the intro for this video, and that's mostly just due to the nature of what's currently going on in GB powerlifting. I'm going to go into a little bit more details, but very briefly, because it's a very emotionally charged situation. And yeah, it's one of those ones where I'll give my thoughts because it's starting to spill out into the wider team. But that's pretty much about it. Just you make your decisions yourself. You're all grown people, so everyone can think for themselves these days. But so far today, we have a heavy deadlift and bench. I'm very excited for bench. But I tried recording my Thursday session. I'm going to potentially play that first and then go into the bench and deadlift session from today. Who knows? Just trying to make sure I get this video out to you guys. But apart from that, let's start. So we're currently in the car waiting to get our tyres filled up because I've got a flat tyre on one side. I realised it yesterday, but on the way to the gym I actually need to sort it out because my car started to make funny noises. So just waiting to get it filled up, and I thought I'd just do the remainder. So a brief recap while I'll let the actual session play out. I think we had a 300 kilo squat, a 330 kilo squat, and a very good close grip session. So before I let the Thursday session play out, I think what I really just wanted to say was there's a lot going on in the British Powerlifting Federation right now, and there's a lot, especially on social media, with athletes who are currently serving bans, let's say. Now, one thing I wanted to state was it's very important to understand the level of testing that's done within the IPF itself. So you sort of have at your regional level, you have a national level. We have UCAT, who does the UK for us, and then you have the IPF testing pool, and then you have the IPF registered testing pool. These are all different categories. A bunch of lifters all at once got included into the registered testing pool, which is the highest level of testing and compliance required as an athlete competing in a drug tested federation. So I'm very disappointed, and there will be no defending in the fact that people did not realize that they were included in the RTP pool, which is the highest level of testing, and every single thing is double scrutiny. Like, to give you a brief example, I've been included in the testing pool. I'll show you my email in here. You're required to prove all your information. You're required to give your 60-minute slot, all the extras. Done that from 2022 to 2023, 2 years, no problem whatsoever. On that email, it clearly states if you miss a deadline, if you have a whereabouts failure or anything, you automatically get bumped straight into the RTP pool. So it's almost like that's the highest level. So if for the bunch of people who got, now again, I want to highlight, this is not like the team is missing. No, a group of athletes got included straight into the RTP pool. Now, these athletes also have they're very strong. They also have very high social media influence. Now, I'm just going to stop here because I don't want to lose my spot. But so today's definitely not going as well as it should be. I've literally just had a look at my car on my tires, and the left side was significantly lower than all the other tires, and that's because I've got a puncture. The nail is currently embedded deep into the tire, so I think it'll kind of hold on, but all the air pumping I've done will probably dissipate as I drive and over the next few days or maybe hours. So as of right now, I am pretty irritated because it's currently getting close to 2 p.m. I haven't drained, my hip is sore, and now I have a punctured tire. So this might either be a sign not to keep on talking about this topic, but I'm just going to give my brief, very harsh synopsis. If you want more details as to what the wider process is, check out Panna's video. He's done some really amazing stuff. Both athletes who have messed up, both have videos on their respective social media platforms. Here's all I want to say, right? Whenever we enter this conversation of natural versus drug tested, and we see ridiculous claims like natural, drug tested doesn't mean natural. Yes, it doesn't. Significantly. Natural is a pointless claim. It's like me saying I'm a doctor without any certification. In order to prove you're natural, you need to compete in a drug tested sport or environment. That way you can prove that you're natural with testing being done on you. That is purely why it is. The individuals who were included straight into the RTP pool are very high level and very influential individuals in terms of the social media outreach and also what they've done in the terms of powerlifting. I am significantly disappointed and very irritated by the fact that they did not acknowledge the responsibilities that come with being a high level athlete in the drug tested sport, especially when you've been included in the WADA pool. That is fundamentally what it is. Now, here's one thing I would always say. In order to prove you're natural, in order to prove you're a clean athlete, it fundamentally is a character trait. I've always emphasized this to most people. Whether or not you do the testing, whether or not you claim anyone is on drugs, or whether or not you claim anyone's trying to cheat the system or whatever, fundamentally all it backtracks to is a character trait. In order to prove that someone is natural, they will go through the drug testing procedures. But one of the best ways to always tell if somebody is lying, if someone's a cheat, or if someone's gaming any system, is to judge their character. When you say someone is on drugs, when you say someone is cheating, when you say someone's stolen from you, that is a direct attack at their character. Now, it is very important for you to represent yourself in the right format and also protect and show your character. By you failing to include your whereabouts failures, or by you failing to not take the responsibility that comes with the position you're in the sport, unfortunately, that is a drop on your character. I am not going to defend people who are negligent. I am not going to defend people who are not clued up and unable to read contracts or terms when they sign up for things. Now, I'm very, very key in saying this. I do not judge anyone because I haven't been in their shoes. Everyone's position and everyone's responsibilities, everyone's situation is unique, and we are all due to make mistakes. But again, back to the main point, your character is what's on show here. So what you can only do is use this moment as an opportunity to either educate your fan base, educate the people around you on the responsibilities that come with being an athlete at your level, and also stay in the sport. If you quit within this 2-year period, or however long your ban is, or if you try and sweep it under the dust and try to act like nothing's happened, it will not be good, because it'll just keep on coming for over and over and over again. Unfortunately, you have messed up. The best thing you can do is educate people on how you've messed up and show that you can be a better person. It's very important to highlight that there have been whereabouts failures in other sports at high levels. Kristen Coleman is one that comes to mind for sprinting. Whereabouts failures, missed 3 tests or missed 3 opportunities for test, or maybe even filing errors within a 1-year period. So it has happened to other high level athletes. Again, I don't want to make any assumptions. It doesn't automatically mean that anyone is doping or anyone's cheating. But again, this is a character strike. And the only thing you can do is build back that trust and build back that belief in your community. Again, out of me testing is the only way we can prove people are natural. But again, you need to hold yourself up to a high level and display to people that you're an honorable person who is willing to take things seriously and is also aware of the responsibilities that come with who you are and in the space you hold yourself in. So apart from that, I've got my squat session. We'll recap that. I'll let that video play through, and then I'll quickly hop into deadlifts, and fingers crossed I can salvage something from this situation, because it's turning into a very, very long day at this point. So we've got an empty gym to ourselves today. I actually like training just pure quiet. Like, one of my dreams, honestly, is to get like a garage gym or home gym, which would just be perfect, because I literally just love quiet. I love gymming myself, just my energy and everything. But we've got, fingers crossed, 330 on the bar today. So one was going to be like 70, 120, 170, 220, 270, 300, 330. Maybe 295 if I want to take a bigger jump. Hopefully it's a good session. And yeah, got the super sit on today. So I've got the GB singlet. Getting back into the vibe of things. Hopefully have some more positive energy leading into the next few weeks as we approach IPF Worlds. But apart from that, I'm gonna warm up onto maybe 270 and then maybe 295, give my thoughts before my last warm up, what numbers to pick. and let's ball out. Hopefully this video is not too long also. I don't want it to be a long video, but. Right, so we just completed the last one with 300 kilos. Not feeling the snappiest today, but feeling strong, if that's weird. So not feeling quick, we're feeling strong. So I think we're just gonna load 330, mostly because I'm being greedy and I wanna set myself up for something in week 4. Kind of doesn't work that way, but shit, I just wanna do it. I think I should be able to squat 330 fairly comfortable. I just need to make sure that it's like RP7. Hopefully now I'll be like 8 or 9. But apart from that, hopefully I smash this, get a little bit more hyped, be listening to much chill music. And yeah, got heavy deadlifts this Saturday. And then we go for a pretty nice little squat next week. So. So very, very quickly, just hit 330 kilos for the top set. It was good, it was okay. Wanted a little bit more speed, but I don't think today was a speed day. Today was just slow and steady and get the work done. So I've got backups now, try and grind through those. I've got close grip bench. I don't know how much talking I'm gonna do in between because this video is pretty long already, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna work through the backups. Maybe at the end of session, I might do a little recap as to everything I said in the beginning. But next up, we've got deadlifts on Saturday. So. Just rounded off bench and the whole session in general. So after squats, I think the 330 moved okay. I wanted to be a lot quicker, but again, hip is still healing up, significantly getting better, 60%. But after that volume set, I was feeling a little bit of irritation, but it's okay. It's better than last week, which was painful, to be honest with you. And bench went amazing, honestly. I benched. So I had ascending sets. My battery died for the 170 set, so I filmed on my phone camera. So I did 170 for a set of 4, 180 for a set of 4, and then I decided to go for 190 for a set of 4. I messed up the first rep, to be honest with you. I think I was just not excited, but just nervous. But then, damn, like 190 for a set of 4 close grip on a tertiary day. We've got primary deadlifts on Saturday, so I got to get the hip to hopefully 70%, and then we should have a good pull. And then just keep on stacking, keep on stacking, keep on stacking. If anything I said at the beginning of the video offended you, unfortunately, you can drop me a DM, let's have a chat. If there's anything I need to correct and drop another video, I'll do it. I don't mind. It's an open conversation. These things are what they are. So all we can do is learn from them and become better. Saying that, I'll catch you guys on Saturday. Let's go.
I'll go 3, 2, 1. Take quite a lot. A lot. And I'll say. Okay, go for it.
Keeping your knees out.
Let's go, man. Easy. Come on, Mo. Come on. Yeah. Close that beat.
So just thought I'd record the outro for this video, and if you've made it so far, thank you. This is a lot, to be honest with you, because of a lot of the yapping earlier on. Very quick recap. Bench, I sort of messed up, I think, really after the 205 single. I probably should have taken a bit more time. I just wasn't maybe in the best mental space, and I sort of just hit the rack while driving backwards. But overall, 215 is a really good bench press to be doing right now. And then deadlifts felt weirdly good, even though my hips were not the best. I think, again, I'm better, but it's not, hips are not feeling like 100%, but today was good. I had a little weird hiccup on the rep, attempting 365. I tried to set my hook, just didn't feel strong. I just couldn't feel my hook, actually. It just felt like it was slipping out of my hands. So I did a little bit of a reset, and it still felt very similar. I sort of fingertip held it all the way to lockout. But overall, strength was phenomenal. Really, really good. I mean, I haven't pulled 365 in sumo, at least. I haven't pulled that sumo since last June, maybe, give or take, in the lead up to IPF Worlds. That's the last time I pulled 365 or around that mark. So I'm happy with it. Overall, strength seems to be trending really well, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.